Welcome back. Last night's election saw record-setting turnout, which could show us where the race is headed this April and who will win control over the state Supreme Court.
And political reporter Will Keneally shows us where in Wisconsin that turnout made the biggest difference.
Last night's primary was interesting for a couple of different reasons. It was not a Republican versus a Democrat. You had 4 candidates running instead. And one candidate ran away with the top spot, liberal Janet Protasewicz, while the 2 conservative candidates fought over a highly contested second-place finish. And so on that side of the aisle, geography mattered here. Jennifer Doro did really well in southeastern Wisconsin in the Milwaukee suburbs. That's the hotbed of conservative politics in Wisconsin, while Dan Kelly did really well up outside in the state here. But if you add up the totals between the 2 liberal candidates and the 2 conservative candidates, liberals ended up winning by a combined 54% to 46%. We asked Kelly last night if he's worried that means that liberals have the momentum heading into the April general election.
No, not at all. So this is one of the reasons why we have a general election campaign.
He says turnout may look very different between last night's primary and April.
I think what we'll find on April 4th is that the vast majority of our fellow Wisconsinites care deeply about their Constitution and the liberties that it protects. And they'll come out and I believe that they'll support our campaign and we'll be victorious on April 4th.
Now, if you look at this map, it's a lot bluer than the map that we saw in the fall elections with both governor and U.S. Senate on the ballot. We see large turnout here in both Milwaukee and Dane counties, and that could be a lot of different reasons. The geography here, the candidates themselves. We asked Janet Protasewicz whether she thought that her stance on abortion might have helped drive some of that Democratic turnout.
I think there are so many issues that people care about. Certainly, I think the abortion issue had something to do with it, and we've been very clear about what my personal values are.
Protasewicz and the Liberals saw huge turnout in places like Dane County. And if you look at the turnout overall in the state, this election defied expectations. The previous record was set in 2020, with roughly 700,000 people voting. Last night, though, 960,000 people voted, a number that is expected to climb for the April election. Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
And both Kelly and Protasewicz will face off in the April general election. The winner of the open seat will determine the balance of who controls the state Supreme Court.